closing time at Mitre 10 Mega here in Dunedin, but our working day is only just starting. Over the next 8 hours, 2 teams of DIY parents will try and build their dream playhouse before the doors reopen tomorrow morning. Not only will they be like DIY kids in a hardware candy store, but they'll also have the help of professional builders. What could possibly go wrong?
Someone do a deck that quick.
You haven't got much choice.
I've been building for 10 years and a kid's playhouse is probably the most stressful job I've done.
Probably sitting at 75 to 80% confident that we will complete.
We are not going to get finished.
If they complete their structures by sunrise, they'll be going home to their kids as heroes with a playhouse in tow. But for one team, a first prize of $5,000 worth of Mitre 10 products for their next DIY project will be an added bonus. Now, both teams have submitted their detailed plans, but all the planning in the world will not prepare them for what's ahead. Our first team are Christchurch parents Jess and Rob.
Rob is not necessarily great at DIY. He needs a bit of encouragement. Generally, I go and smash things with a hammer, and then he watches and goes, I think I want to smash things with a hammer now.
Jess is very organised. She'll draw a plan before we do something, whereas I'll just rip it down and worry about the details afterwards. Doesn't always work out. When
we put a shower in at home, that was our first big project, and it's not finished yet. Rob put a nail through the water pipe after we paid for the plumber.
Yeah. So we had to get the plumber back.
We're not worried about winning. At the end of it, we are going to have the best playhouse. The kids are going to be over the moon, and that's what it's about.
Be nice, eh? Be nice to win.
Finish the bathroom.
Yeah.
Up against them are Dunedin locals Emma and Blair.
We do basically everything together, bring up kids together, work on the house together.
Blair loves his DIY, he loves talking about it and has heaps of ideas for the house. He's definitely a talker. I'm just like, just get out there and do it.
We've attempted quite a bit of DIY in this house. We bought it as a DIY, then we had 2 kids. So the DIY is now for the kids more than the house.
Blair gets really excited at the start of a project, and then as the project nears completion, he quite often loses interest. So yeah, we've got a lot of projects that are on the go and not quite finished.
If we have a plan on a night and we stick to a plan, I think we'll probably work well together.
I think Blair probably just needs to talk less and work more, so.
I'll be keeping an eye on both teams as project manager, helping them get their playhouses finished on time, to code, and hopefully looking the way they dreamed.
Stann and I will be judging how well their designs came together, their use of materials, how innovative they were, and those all-important finishing touches. But all of that is 8 hours away. You ready, teams? Let's lock the doors.
Here we go.
Emma and Blair are attempting not 1 but 2 structures before dawn. They have their subfloors frame and truss pre-made and waiting to go up. Both structures will be tackled simultaneously, cladding installed and the roofs fixed in place. The castle is 2-storey and features a castle gate, as well as a fortified deck and a chain climbing wall. The princess turret is also 2-storied and accessible through either the front door or the chain bridge linking it to the castle. There's a lot of building here and a lot of detail to master in a very short time. But what a lot of fun to be had.
100?
Yep, 100 mils.
100 mils?
Jess has known what she wanted from day one, and now it's finally time to put it all together. With their subfloor and pre-made frame and truss on site, they'll be building an octagonal playhouse with a charming cottage aesthetic. The 8 sides are a jigsaw to construct and will need to be clad before the roof can be fitted in place. Inside, a mezzanine, a built-in play kitchen, blackboard walls and lots of storage make for an exciting and functional space. The full-size door, deck and cafe setting make the most of scale and means it's fun for mum and dad as well as the kids.
We've got the floor done and we're just doing the truss for the roof. The other boys are doing the panelling. So we're going to prefabricate everything and then we're going to put it up and hopefully the inside's all painted and then we'll just come back to the outside.
I am not able to help with the building at the moment, so I'm doing the shopping because I've got the colour scheme in my head. Really excited and can't wait to get stuck in, but shopping's fun too. Tiles? These ones, yep. I think probably the white. This is awesome, I get to pull stuff off the shelf and not look at the price.
And the square head should lock it in.
We are making a chain ladder.
That's the top one, we need to lose that one.
Okay. With DIY, I think you get quite an emotional connection with what you're building, and it's really cool when you've actually built something yourself and you see the kids really enjoying it.
What do you think of that? That should hold, eh?
Yeah, no, it's fine. Yep. That'll be good.
Cool, done.
We've got Jess and Rob over here. Very, very simple structure in terms of scale, but there's still a lot of complexity in there, isn't there?
Oh, absolutely, mate. These are really fun structures, though, eh? We've got an octagonal shape. The builders are building the roof structure on the ground, which is pretty smart.
Yep.
And then they're going to lift it all up in one place. So even though it might be a simple, fun little playhouse, still really technical to build. We've already got one of the team members painting the inside of the walls that have already been lined, so that's pretty clever.
Fantastic. Yeah. Really good. So let's talk about Emma and Blair, because it is ambitious, isn't it? 2 buildings, 2 structures linked together with a bridge.
These guys are not holding back on their design, so the builders have got a huge undertaking to get these finished before the sun comes up. But you know what? These builders are up for it. You know, they build houses every day for clients, so I mean, hey, a couple of kids play houses.
Why not? With a bridge.
Yeah.
Difficult shape, with a tower, with a slide, with a ladder, with a lot of work.
So if you mark 60 mil in, and then 45 mil up, and let's put next.
The kids were quite involved in the design, so they're expecting this to turn up tomorrow.
Thank you, mate. This is going to be a huge surprise for our children because they don't even know we're down here building it.
It's midnight and our locking competitors are beginning to feel the pressure of the build. The next stage of the build is absolutely crucial. From here, they still have to clad, wire, paint, and complete the fit out of the internal spaces. And it's these elements that will add personality to their playhouse. But with only 4 hours left and tiredness beginning to set in, that's a lot of work to do.
I've got an issue with incomplete projects. I hope this is not the case tonight. If we didn't finish it, I think the kids were a bit upset.
Here's a little bit of pressure, especially from Toby, the 4-year-old.
We've been working on individual stages of the project, and now it's all coming together. The next hour or so it should all come to plan, and we'll better close it in and it'll start looking like a playhouse. Probably sitting at 75 to 80% confident that we will complete.
All right, Blair, back to work.
Okay.
Let's get this done.
Yeah, whack the other one up.
The door's had 2 coats.
Oh, so I don't need to touch the door?
No, don't touch the door. This is our second floor for our second structure. We're doing basically 4 floors, different beams on each floor. So yes, it's not an easy project.
I am painting the inside of the rafters for the mezzanine floor with blackboard paint so that the girls can write messages like, "Boys suck."
Two, three.
How you going, guys?
We're on.
That looks very, very technical there.
Yeah.
Tell me what you're doing.
We're just basically measuring out how many bricks we're going to paint on our cladding of it.
You're painting bricks on your cladding as well?
Yes.
Okay, so I do think you guys need to speed it up a little bit. Should I give you a hand putting some cladding up there
That'd
now?
be awesome.
We've got the front door to go on, and there's still a little kitchen stove area that's got to go in this corner. It's all made. It's just got to get fitted in. And then a bit of staining, and there's a front deck as well to go down in front of the door here, so a lot to do.
You happy up there?
Up, yep.
Yeah.
Yep, we're good.
There is so much to do. We are not going to get finished. But don't tell Rob.
Attention, everyone. Attention, please. You have 1 hour. That is 1 hour to complete your structures. So you better crack on.
It's going to come down to the wire, but we should get there. Yeah.
Push out!
Yeah, good.
Down. This is probably the last hurrah before we call it quits tonight, so I'd like to get this one finished.
Thank you. I never seen someone do a deck that quick.
You haven't got much choice.
Cladding's nearly all up. Bridge is about to go up, doing the final little touches just now.
So they go with that. Yeah. This one needs to go there.
I've been building for 10 years, and a kid's playhouse is probably the most stressful job I've done. Unbelievable.
The moment of truth has arrived. Boom. Okay guys, come on, only a few more minutes to go.
We need more baskets. Oh my God, no, I've done it wrong.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it, guys. Tools down. Well done, everyone.
We're done. Good stuff.
It's everything that I thought it would be when we drew that picture.
I finally finished something. Yeah, with the help of a few builders.
So mate, I think this is fabulous in terms of design. The guys have really gone for it, haven't they? When it comes to a playhouse, it's got everything. Very ambitious though, isn't it?
I mean, like, look at the chain bridge, and they've got the chain climbing wall. There's a lot of detail here.
2 structures alone is quite a big ask. I just wonder if they've stretched themselves a bit too much in the time frame.
Just feel a little bit rushed, that's all.
In fairness, it's a playhouse.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be absolutely immaculate.
It's fun and it's safe, and they've pulled it off in 8 hours, so you got to take your hat off to them.
Absolutely. Rob and Jess have done a brilliant job on this, haven't they?
I absolutely love it. There's a distinctive area down here for the girls. You know, you got the PlayStation down there with a little kitchen, little day bed, and then upstairs you got a little bit more of the boys' hangout area.
Really well built.
Yep.
Nicely crafted. Cool design.
Yep.
Well finished.
Yep.
It's going to be a very tough decision. I think the guys on one side have been ambitious.
Yeah.
Big build. This one, smaller build, but just crafted to a slightly higher level.
The workmanship on this is outstanding. The quality of finish is absolutely brilliant.
I can see a lot of people looking at this thinking, I want one of them for my kids.
Hey guys, congratulations. What amazing effort you guys have put in, so well done.
Yeah, I mean, you should be proud of what you've achieved. The builds are so ambitious and really, really well delivered, but your kids are going to be very proud of you. When you go back home tomorrow with these, they're going to be blown away. You realise that? Yeah. But we need to make a decision. The favourite tonight will take home $5,000 worth of Mitre 10 products for your next DIY project, if you've got the energy to do another one after this. The winner tonight of the Playhouse category of the Mitre 10 lock-in is Jess and Rob. Well done, guys.
Our competition was amazing. They've just done such a good job. It looks really, really good. It's so well finished.
Thank you.
I can't believe we won. And we get to take it home.
Oh, the kids will be absolutely blown away by what they see.
Mitre's bathroom. Yeah,